something
cut.
you might
Get out of my
like.
face.
The way it's...
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jumper? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to and if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old... You might look a little beat up on the outside. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks to... Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show... All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider... For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at... If Neva's chosen wisely. No, I believe that covers all I... Take the elevator to the...
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay door.
Of course, when it's
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going...
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little... and 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn...
Crix's legacy is no... We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress...
I hope you're...
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov, with Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has... If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead.
Dale's leaving out the best part. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of facts. Some of them.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than... Exactly. Now, okay, I know. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down.
Bulk grog is fine. You like cheap moonshine.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
Every captain here's earned their stripes.
So, looks... Once again, I'm... Like Neva said. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's... I can guarantee your ship will be in good. We got the best selection. Anything that keeps the use, just let me know when you want it. All business and no... Sure. Let me...
something?
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff. Catch you later.
I have a gift for you. Try not to turn it into gold.
You see, you'll never crush the fleet. Hatches first.
I found a gift. I hope it's worthy of your gaze.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. If that was supposed to be a joke...
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his...
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, you do If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a
Yeah.
Oh, and there... Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be... We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's... here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler. Stick down here now. A couple of hundred at least. May not look like much. Better than trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Goddamn dome.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story. Must be a nest. I bet these things are
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado,
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner... Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get...
coming down! Damn it. Well, this is just great. The plan? Let's face it, we're... Why? Because that's what his loyal little... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, makes... Whoa, hang on. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was on... Now, let's find... I guess that's the way through.
Damn it. Is anyone there? Use the intercom up there if you can. So the two of you made it, huh? Don't worry, it all goes downhill from here. Now listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up... Yeah? You... And tell Mathis not to get any bright idea.
I swear.
Attention.
Ever again.
Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out. So, have you changed your... Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. Of all the people to get trapped here with, what? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the garden... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower. If he stashed any... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry. The things I do to make money. I must be crazy.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credit. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a
stuff down here.
Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds
And
into
here
my
I
account.
thought we were going to be doing something fun. Delgado was right. Crix must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. Stinking Richie in no time.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards.
I'll show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of! Come on! I wasn't finished with them! You barely even count as target practice!
office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Finally, I was about to give up. Quit screwing around and pick up.